guys, this is Aspen. I'm here. If you are reading today, welcome. Aspen Esoteric Adventure. Let's see if this avatar thing works because the last person, the voice did not. Oh. Hello. Please come and stay. We are reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so more happy dancing for you. You like my kimono? No, it's just plain. It's different colors. That's okay. We are here. So happy. So this is supposed to be our AI metropolis. Oh yeah, we're troubleshooting here. Allergies have been so bad lately. These videos are very hard to do, so please, any kudos is appreciated.
Hey, I hope this comes out. Okay. I'm having a lot of issues with the cameras lately. Thank you for coming. I'm upset that somebody's coming in. Let's get started. Into the divine. There's so much noise around here, it's chaotic. Hey. Speaking of chaos. The Knight of Swords. But look at this picture right here. He is fighting. He has bare eyes, a lot of anger, a lot of aggression. You know? This is a very assertive and domineering personality, one that has goals set out and knows how to take charge and lead, but you also have to work with diplomacy as well. Can't just be all this, okay? But this is a very person that would just tell you who you are straight up and would not mince words. They don't have no hair on their tongue because they're already using it to they're already burnt it trying to tell you exactly what your shortcomings are and what you need to fix. I'm thinking about like Gordon Ramsay type of person here, but much younger, but kind of impulsive kind of person, right? But also very strategic. This is a very courageous person, and a very logically perceptive minded person, very rational. They live in the world of logic, not so much in the world of emotions, and they have a lot of courage. They go after what they want and they don't see the obstacle as an obstacle, like they feel like they can overcome any obstacles with their sheer willpower and wit. This taking charge and not thinking about the obstacles can lead them into like pushing people out of the way. And they can also do that with like a love interest. They can be overly domineering, and push them out of the way, and it's sort of a detachment, so they're not as intimate, or they fear intimacy or the emotions, so it may lead to greater problems. So this while this person has a lot of great leadership qualities in the realm of like nurturing and stuff like that, they may lack in that area. Okay. Could be you. There's something to work on. I never do this stuff on camera. I'm not a very good shuffler. I'm sorry. Hope that one wanted to come out. I'll put it up right just so you can see it. Thea's on fire. Gives me more Bashira vibes. I believe that's the Queen of Wands. It's reversed. And this is actually a stag, and this gives me like only you can prevent forest fires. Only you can prevent forest fires. Okay. This kind of balances with the other card, kind of gives it background, like, because it's also a really forceful card. It's warning against you using someone or someone using you. So this is talking about the same energy. It could be you, or it could be someone in your life. I'm picking up on like a really masculine kind of energy, like a forceful energy. Someone just using someone for someone's benefit. It warns about being a weak leader, and just using force to get its own power, but also not looking at its obstacles, right? Or using people as obstacles, just like pushing them out of the way. So you're burning the whole forest down because you or the person is not looking. They just want to get to the goal. They have their eyes on the prize, and as a consequence, everything gets destroyed, so nothing can be cultivated from that, so I would warn against that. This could also be a very pushy or domineering person. This person doesn't mean to be this way, but it's kind of like part of their nature, but it just causes a lot of problems. Just like being prone to doing bad decisions because one is not thinking before it's doing things, and it can cause a lot of problems. It's just a recipe for disaster. Might have been that they or you might have been the energetic one as a kid. That's a lot of power. It can be used to great things, but it has to be Ooh, that fell. It has to be cultivated properly. We have a single cup. Normally, this would be a new idea or new love, maybe. The merriment here. This card is telling you to allow yourself to feel loved by other people, or that someone new is coming into your life. So to watch out for that. And yeah, romantic love interest, merriment. It also tells you to, like, don't forget family or your friends, and to remember to spend time with them. So it's not always about work, you know. Or it could be, right, that the new love interest has these qualities in them. So either you're the domineering person or the person is the domineering person. And it's gonna probably come soon, maybe within about a month if you haven't met them already. Cuffing season is coming. It's not already here, so I would say by June. June, mid-June, July. You should be looking out for that. It's definitely telling you to let go of some emotional baggage, right? And that a new beginning's in sight. A new beginning's in sight for you, and someone new is coming. So to watch out for that. And to just be yourself, like let it all go. Because I know, like, I don't know if Venus retrograde is still here, but like I know that like the past 2 months, like since the eclipse, it was a series of eclipses, right? People were experiencing a lot of breakups and stuff. Well, that's the ending. Okay, now you're resurrecting from that. Like a new seedling is coming out the ground, from all that destruction, and now, it's ready to blossom. So you blossom. And you go get it. You go get it. Yep, there's something about you being deeply hurt in the past, right? And this is after being very lonely for a very long time, right? So this is the new seedling that's coming out from that, and it could be emotionally or even spiritually that you're feeling this. And it's called like turning over a new leaf. So it's a new chapter in your life. This card is telling you to release that hurt, that past person, and accept a new person into your life, a new budding flower, because you've already endured it, and it's time to release that and to let that go. These all wrong. Let me get this thing running too. The bottom of the deck. The Emperor. I don't know, that called to me. So this person may be a very Taurus like sign. They may be an earth sign. Something with Mars. A very good Mars, maybe someone with really good sex drive or passion, burning passion. So definitely the energy in the first 2 cards that we had here is that person. Okay, so buckle your seats. Your seat, because it's also a very stable person, like a person of authority. So they may actually have like a good job somewhere, they may be in a position of authority, and they may be a bit older, maybe like I would say like mid-30s or something, according to these cards. So mid-30s, maybe mid to late 30s, like hitting upon 40 or something around there. But definitely someone with a lot of vigor and vitality. They know what they want and they go after it. You just can't let them push you around, okay? So don't let them push you around. Maybe you're brought into their life to teach them diplomacy and compassion and nurturing aspect. This is divine masculine too. So, take it as you will. Yeah, so actually ram's horns is Aries, but for some reason I thought about Baharani or something, or like Taurus. I thought about Baharani because that's the Vedic nakshatra. So I thought about maybe Baharani. I don't know why. But I was thinking Baharani or even Kritika, So like a little bit stubborn, still not too old, you heard, but getting there, like a fatherly figure-ish person, like a person who likes to tell people what to do, but also sort of, like he cares for people he cares for people his own way, it is the masculine principle, but they care for people in their own way. So like I'm thinking to Sandre vibes here. So I'm thinking maybe this person is like an Aries or a Taurus or a cusp of those two signs, like definitely somebody that don't play, and they're very strategic, and they don't always show their emotion. They got a little bit stone face, but still, like they're still emotional, but it's more like a hothead type of emotion. Like it's more like the aggression, that's what I'm picking up here. This is definitely a person that has his eyes on the prize. They have their eyes on the prize, right? They're very masculine in nature. It could be a guy or a girl, they're just very masculine in nature. Like they're in touch with their masculinity, and they have their goals set, and they're very disciplined, like they got their T's crossed and their I's dotted, and they know what they want, and they're gonna go after it no matter what. They have a blazing fire in their heart chakra, and they're gonna go and do what they gotta do. They don't care, maybe you have to rein them in a little bit. You can help him understand that he's an object of servitude, that the end we're all servants, and it's not only about him being a leader, but a leader has to also take care of people and guide people, and also to protect people. That's what a leader is. A leader protects people and serves people. A leader is the ultimate servant of the people. That's what a leader means, because without that, you're just a tyrant, and we don't want that. And that's kind of like this card's this person's a bit of a tyrant. This person is a bit of he wants the benefit. They want the benefits, okay? But they don't want to do the work. You have to do the work too. So there's a little bit of work that needs to be done. Yeah. But definitely, this energy is very strong. It's a very strong energy. Okay? All about this person today. Ooh. Probably going back into the past. We have 3 of Swords here. Okay, someone betrayed you, and in a really bad, fucked up way. Like they put you into like a deep depression to the point that you're not thinking straight. And it could have been maybe you attract very domineering partners, right? And this person in the past, one that was a tyrant, maybe they could be 3 men or women. You take it as you see fit, but I'm thinking they all have similar energy, except 2 righteous cards and 1 non-righteous card. So it could have been someone in the past, or maybe several people in the past betrayed you feeling sad and stuff, but it was necessary for you to undergo that because it was a test to this new love that you're going to get. The Emperor here, fire sign, possibly, and or early earth sign. It's necessary for you to do that. You decide whether you want to stay knocked down or you want to get back up and embrace the pain and just use it to make you stronger in life, and use it to, because here there's a frog here and the frog is enjoying the rain, so you can take and relish in the lessons that it gives you. Like, people, are shit sometimes, but you can't expect people to do all the heavy lifting for you. You have to be vigilant, discerning, you have to have a good eye for these things. And that's why we go through lessons in life, so we can learn, based on our past experiences, what to accept and what not to accept. So you need to realize what you are willing to accept in life, and what you're absolutely not willing to accept, and put your foot down, because that's why these things happen to us, because we're not always aware of what's going on or what people's intentions are or anything else, so don't let people push you around. You're not a pincushion, okay? You're a valid human being with your own wants, your own needs, and your own desires, and your own personality, and the same energy they used on you, you use that shit on them, reflect it right back, okay? They betray you, laugh in their fucking face, because you don't need that shit in your life, okay? That says more about them than it does about you. So you can do this. I'm going to say too that this card also promises a better future. Just because you're sad now doesn't mean you're going to be sad forever. It's preparing you for the next chapter. This card right here, okay? If you had felt this before, it comes around again. There's a reason why it came around again. You know what I'm saying? That bear that in mind. I am all allergies here. These flowers, I'm allergic to them, I think. So we are trying. I'm in here for a couple of days too. I haven't died yet. Ooh. We have two. Oh, that was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. Oh my god. Okay. So here we have the Empress. Okay? To accompany the Emperor. Alright? This new person is going to be your soulmate. Your counterpart. And they're going to be stable. And they're going to... He's Shiva and you are Shakti. Okay? Yes. Yes. That's what I like to see. Alright? Ooh, that was so beautiful. I'm sorry. And then we have these two cards fell out of there. We have 7 of Pentacles. So we have done this, right? So I know this card means like you're struggling. I'm gonna read this probably before I read that one. You are struggling. You're about to struggle. And you're probably struggling right now, because I'm thinking this other person has probably a really good job or something, and eventually y'all gonna come together. It'll also be 7 months. So maybe for the past 7 months you just been walking in just stank, like you haven't been having no money, you feel dogged out, you need new shoes or something, and it's not coming through for you. Like, there's not enough money, so I understand that. We're in a bad freaking economy right now. Shit is really fucked. Like, man, we don't even know if our economy is stable. I understand, like, it causes a lot of worry and stuff like that, but too, you want to look at what you're doing with your money, so you gotta be smart about it. So this is financial intelligence, what they call it, financial literacy, right? So instead of having too many credit cards or something, we want to cut down on that right now. It's not a good idea. you know, because not enough money is coming in to pay all that. You know, don't live beyond your means. That's what he's trying to say too. Like, don't be spendthrift either, you know. Be very I don't want to say frugal. I just be mindful about your money, you know, and where is it going. Just realize, okay, I need to stop spending on this and that thing, you know. I need to save money for something else, you know. So it's basically that. I wanted to say too that this card could also reveal that you invested so much time and effort into your previous relationship, right? And you feel like you didn't really gain anything from it, you know, and you just feel like you wasted your time, and you're feeling kind of woeful about it, which is understandable. You know, I've definitely been there. It's very painful to feel like you've wasted so many years of your life on this person, wasted so much time, your energy, your resources. You probably put in more into them than they did into you, you know, and it's leaving you feeling kind of salty. That's understandable, you know, but, you know, that the work you've done, you know, you just feel very scattered right now. Like, you know, with the Three of Swords, too, is like, you're not capable of reason right now. You bugging the hell out. Okay, I'm telling you, you need to chillax. I understand, like, shit ain't the way you want it right now, you know, but you know, you have to just change your perspective, you know, because you ain't gonna get that back, you know. You just gotta take it as cut your losses, lesson learned, and move forward. You gotta move forward because someone's waiting for you. Someone's waiting for you, okay? You got a nice, handsome man, woman waiting for you, okay? You have to rise up to meet your destiny, all right? Okay. Now we have the Empress card. Ooh, this is a card that says, coupled with the other card, the Ace of Cups. All right. Not only is gonna be a good new love in your life, okay? You have to take care of yourself. So instead of being depressed and stuff, go into like self-care. Take care of yourself. Take more baths. You know, beautify yourself. Take care of your hair. You know, watch some tutorials if you have to. I watch hair tutorials, you know, because I want to take care of my hair, you know, and you should do that too. Like, do something, you know, with your body, you know, or go into worship, you know, create an altar, right? Do something with yourself. It doesn't cost that much, all right? And you will be taking care of yourself. You'll be spending time with yourself and cultivating yourself. All right, and there's an indication, you know, that someone's gonna take care of you. You're gonna be well taken care of, even if it's not a person that's taking care of you. It's the universe that's taking care of you. Okay, you're gonna be okay. You have to plug in back into your creativity. All right, and you are very, very creative. You have a lot of things in your subconscious where you need to let out at this time, and you know, you just gotta plug back into your feminine nature, into nurturing yourself, you know, and showing forth that nature. It's complete opposite of the other nature. You see this, right? The masculine nature, you know, it's the complete opposite, you know. And this card here says is the opposite too, because it's saying, wow, I've lost my abundance, you know. You can gain that back. You can nurture it back. You put your life force into your life back, and you put your life force back into you instead of putting it into other people who are not going to bear fruit for you. They're not going to bear fruit for you, okay? You got to be independent, okay? You have to take on this energy right here in order to attract. We attract who we are, right? So if you're going to be podrido, okay, you're going to be there whimpering and stuff, you're going to attract a man-child, okay? Okay, or baby. you know. But if you're gonna be strong, you're gonna be independent, okay? You're gonna put forth your foot into the world, right? You're gonna find someone exactly like the way you want, the way you are. Okay? That's the wisdom for today. No, I got a little more. So let's see if we can draw another one here. And then maybe I'll think about doing another deck because we are really, really close to 30 here. Oh. Knight of Wands, laser vision, laser pointed vision. Okay, so this is more like, it could be a masculine energy. Man, I don't know, man. You got yourself a harem going on here? I don't know, man. Laser pointed vision. Actually, it's a girl, so. Yeah, I just feel like the brave character, what was her name? Merida or something? Merida, I don't know, but that reminds me of that character. As you, fierce. Fierce. We're gonna find out. We're gonna into it here now. So this is again coinciding with this is coinciding with the first two cards we have here. So an impulsive energy, you know, so it could be very well you or the other person, but one has their eyes on the prize again, you know, and is in full commitment to their goal. So it can even be a love goal from what I'm seeing here, you know, but full commitment to the new project. So this is a renewed sense of confidence and courage to take on something head on and think first and act later, you know. But I say you have to balance yourself, okay, because if not, you end up repeating what happened last time. You don't want that. This could be the other person as well, you know. It could be they're full of life, they're free-spirited, they have a little anger, you know, issues. I'm sensing masculine energy again. A free spirit, a charming person, just young at heart person. And it could also be maybe time for you to like have a change of scenery, or this person comes from another place. I'm thinking they are traveling, or you're traveling to them. You know, there's a lot of that going on. It could also be you wanting to impress people with your knowledge, you know, and wants to get important things done. You know, obviously, like you're stir crazy. That's understandable. You know, it will also mean that the person that you're seeking is never boring, you know, and it's always up to something new, and creative. Just really good for you. I feel like that's really good for you. Let me see. Check it another deck. We're doing barajas today. Spanish playing cards. I don't think I've ever used these on this channel before. I don't think so. Okay. I like playing cards. It's sunny now, but it's so cold out. The window closed. We have the cups again. So this is something that's happening again, a reemergence of stability. Your house, your home, something that's going to reemerge. Present and current events, so something that's going to be happening right now in the present. Okay? And both the 11 and the 12 of swords here. Espadas. That was go past the last card. So you have a lot of cups and swords. So it's like logic versus emotion, or intuition, rationality and physicality versus intuition and the ethereal. This could be one or two things. Either you was messing with a married man, or you get married to a man, and then there's a divorced man. So it's somebody who was married before, a social person. It kind of coincides with the other wands cards that came up. A sociable, like person that likes to consume alcohol. Yeah, it can even be male relatives, but I'm thinking this is the man. Maybe he's been once married, or you were married to another guy and got divorced, or this is a guy that was married, or you was messing with a married man, you know, or yeah, they were married once. So this is like the same person. It's the same person. It also says that he's going to be visiting from another place, so he's not from where you are from. Also too, yeah, it says husband. So either you getting married or was married, you know, and it's something that's happening right now. This could also be a very dark-haired man. It also says caballo, and rey. So is this someone who is swift, strong-willed, you know, and also to somebody who's like assertive. So I'm even thinking about, I'm thinking about if the people in the first cards, if that's the same guy and y'all just reconciliating, it's saying married and then divorce, and then it's something that's happening right now. So I don't know, it could be that, it could be remarriage, like I don't really know here. Let me pull up some more cards. That's really interesting, and it's kind of coinciding with the first cards. So a club, same type of person. Another king. He's dark-haired, olive complexion man, divorced. Okay, so obviously, like, this person has been married before. They've been through it. And two, they're very responsible. they're educated, they've probably been through it, they're a little bit older than you, and they're gonna be mentoring you, I guess, too. So yeah, look forward to that, because it is the same type of person. It's like saying all kinds of shit about this person. You have 2 12s, so maybe within a year you establish something with this person. Yep, 11 or 12 months. Nothing's flying out. It doesn't want to give me any more, so that's it for that one. Sometimes you have to just follow it. I'm gonna do a little bit of Lenormand now. I have my own cards for that. So a little bit oddly shaped. So let's see. Okay. Cross. And the dog. Okay, so the cross literally, yeah, it's the 6 of clubs. So much wands in your deck. So it's literally like suffering. So it would just represent the trials that you've been through, you know, your sense of right and wrong, you know, and just overall just obstacles that you've had to bear. You know, and it could just be just like your past trials and stuff. And then when paired with the dog, it could just be like you trying to balance out friendship, loyalty. You know, what does that mean? You know, and I think maybe loyalty has been a burden for you, you know. 10 of Hearts, you want that white picket fence, but it comes at a high price sometimes, you know, and not everybody has the same set of goals as you, you know, so you gotta look out for number one. You can't be waiting for this person forever. They're not gonna return, you know. You have to open yourself up to the newness of life. You can't stay in a barren wasteland, you know, and that's probably your greatest strength and your greatest weakness, because, you know, you saying that you're being loyal to someone, you know, and then the thing is, like, you're not able to make decisions for your own self, you know, and then they end up leaving you, and then you end up feeling empty. So it's like, try to find the right support and the right friendships, you know, to follow, you know, but be your own follower for yourself, because yeah, you loyal, you're obedient, you know, but it's been a great burden for you, you know, and it's proven to be an obstacle for you. So you're gonna take the qualities of the past people you were in relationships with, and you have to kind of emulate that to that point. yeah, that's basically what it's saying. So let's see if we can do need more here. We keep this away from this mist here because you know it's kind of wetting them. Oh, we have the sun and the book. Okay. So the sun is a very positive card. You can see it smiling. And this means like good times are coming. Like something's gonna come into your awareness soon. You know, and you're gonna realize like you don't need to be sad about anything that's going on in your life right now. Like things are gonna clear up. Like I think that you just need to chill and just introspect, you know, and just brace yourself with that goodness. This signifies victory, success, yeah, just light in the face of darkness. With the book here, it says you should probably get into some kind of skill, or use knowledge in your favor. And I feel like there's 2 10s here, so maybe October you might want to go, and or maybe 10 months from now, you know, you can hone in on a skill. Or you can start now in 10 months. Or by October, that skill should be solidified somewhat. And saying whatever you undertake, you're going to succeed at. So you should just go do it. You know, it's part of your self-care regimen also. Yeah, and then with this book, this is secrets or knowledge. Something's going to come to light. The sun is going to beam light on something that you didn't previously know. You're going to find out something, maybe about the person, you know, it could be also, or, you know, the situation. You're definitely going to find something out about this past person, that's going to illuminate things more for you, you know, and then it's going to help you decide what you should undertake after that. Like, it's definitely something that's going to be eye-opening, that's going to you kind of paint the picture more clearly for you as to everything that's going on. Let's see. Here we play up an animal deck here, since it kind of coincides with the first deck. Let's see what's guiding you. Okay, we'll take those. we have here two very opposing energies, okay? So we have Black Jaguar or Old Soul, and then we have Rebirth and the Butterfly. So we have the dark of the night and the dawn of the morning, okay? Just walk through life with confidence and grace. So again, confidence. So you're basically the feminine energy, okay? And you basically have been confronting that masculine energy, but I think like you have to absorb that in you, okay? I feel like you have to become that, you know, but also don't forget your roots, don't forget who you are. You have power from beyond the world, so you obviously have psychic powers. You just, maybe your dreams too, right? Focus on what you really want, and you can create your dreams. So you have to paint the picture of what you want. You have to stand in your own power. You have to make your own decisions. Don't depend on the people to make them for you, because that's not going to work out for you. As you can see, in the past, that has not worked out for you. And it says here, Butterfly, Rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. So you can start fresh. What I told you about the budding flower, you only attract what you are. So you have to take those lessons and you have to embody them. You have to walk in the light of them. Okay, open to the rewards of change. Embrace change. Shiva is all about change. You know, maybe you want to make that your symbol. You want to take something, you know, that has those qualities you want, and you want to embody it. You want to identify with it, because then that's how it comes to life. You have brilliance to share with the world. You are a shining light. You are the sun. Okay, as we saw in the Lenormand card, you are the sun. And then what this song says: here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. It's all right, right? It's gonna be all right. Okay. Love every part of your journey, even the bad parts. You know, even the sad parts. Like the Three of Swords was saying, to bask in the rain, be the frog. You know, embrace the pain, embrace it and walk in it. You know, show your scars proudly, become a warrior. You know, because that's the only way you're gonna get through life. You know, and when you do that, everything's gonna fall in line for you. So there's no point always being soft. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time to be soft, and there's a time to be hard as fuck. You know, and right now you need to be hard as fuck. Okay? And don't let fucking people step all over you. Alright? That's all I gotta say with that. We're going to look at a couple of time frames here and sign energies, okay? You've received a lot of wisdom, though. That's for that alone. Like, okay. Mercury and Earth. So that kind of embodies the qualities, excuse me, the person you're after, and then the Earth, the receptive Earth. It's probably you, probably them. I was thinking they were a Taurus before. We also have 26 and we have 15. That's Venus. That's 6. So it can also be 15 months. And we have about 2 years about here, and 8 new beginnings. You know, so I'm thinking maybe you should be cleared out of this whole thing in like 2 years. And you also have these two energies. Either you're probably Earth sign, they're probably an Earth sign. You know, really good Mercury going on here. Maybe you need to develop your Mercury. Maybe they may have Mercury in the first house. Who knows? Yeah, or maybe an earth rising sign. Yeah. We're gonna take wisdom from the I Ching. This is our last deck because I think we've beat the nail in the coffin enough already. We'll do it as much as it takes to get the message across. Dang, I haven't used these in a long time. I feel basically new. $17. It's a bunch of people on it. So basically it's saying to, in other words, to surrender to fate, but like to not go against the grain of what's set out for you, you know, and don't be too antagonistic, but at the same time, you know, think about what you want. So it's saying not to be like, not to be so, well, I guess maybe that goes with the Mercury too. Don't be so trickery. Don't concede into trickery to get what you want, because you're gonna meet with resistance. That's not what a real leader is. Like, the examples of leadership that have been shown to you are not the real examples. You know, that's not a good example to follow. You need to get in contact with your own force to do that, you know. And then you need to, like I told you, the leader is the ultimate servant. You know, it serves the people, it collaborates with people. You know, it's not always the person with the loudest voice in the room. It's saying to evaluate your ideas, you know, and bring them into harmony with your environment. You have a lot of creative force in you. You can do this, you know. It's saying don't cling to the past. If you cling to the past, you're gonna regret it. It's also saying to be aware of outdated ideas that no longer serve you, things that no longer serve you. Put away things that no longer serve you, because they're not going to help you in the future. They're not going to help you move ahead in the future. Okay? So that was that there. I'm going to put another one, because then we have to do the lines, right? To find the lines in common. That was really good. Oh, that flew right out. Okay. 64. This card is saying that with when you toil, right, with work comes fulfillment. So this means like you have to put in the hard work, the cultivation of yourself, the cultivation of your ideas in your environment. You have to do that in order to fulfill what you want in the world. Okay, it's not gonna all come overnight. It's difficult, but it's beautiful. Pain can be beautiful. The way the willow tree winds around and curves and twists. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it's in pain, but it's a beautiful sight, right? It's the same thing with you. You are that masterpiece. You are that work. And that work sometimes needs to be hewn by fire. You have to do that. And it's also saying you have to create a good foundation in order to bear what life has to bring to you, to come at you, because you're still shaky. You still don't have a sense of self, like a clear sense of self. And that's why people are stepping on you and stuff like that. And that's why you are encountering this aggressive masculine. Like, you need to know the difference. Okay, and you need to use all of your strength and all of your courage, everything, in order to fight this, to hit this head on, But you have to take on the good qualities, the strategic, the courage, and also too, the servitude. You have to take all of that together, and use that to bring your ideas to life. With this card, life is all renewed for you. It's a new renewal of life. It is the budding of the new flower. Okay? And I know you have anxious anticipation towards it, which is great, because it's going to be a brand new chapter of your life. And you should have renewed hope. You should have new hope, because you're embarking on new shores. It's a completely new, different way of life. And that's really awesome. That's really awesome. The sun is shining. It's there. The plants are growing. They're starting to bud. You're right in line with the earth. You're right in line with the seasons. You just got to meet your destiny. Okay. What are they saying? 3, 4, lines 3 and 4. Line 3, 17. Line 3 says, the past is gone. It's not coming back. You need to embark on a new beginning. You have a chance at something new, but you have to work on yourself in order to bear fruit. It's not going to happen without you consistently working on your sense of self, on who you are and what you want. You need to hew that into yourself, for the future. You have to do that. You have to shine. People need to see you. You need to make yourself visible. Okay? And line 4 says that you are surrounded by sycophants who are only after you to self gratification, self advantage. You need to be aware of adulating them. You need to be aware of following them. You're too much of a follower. The dog card. Remember, you're too much of a follower, and it's biting you in the ass. You bite them in the fucking ass. You the dog. You're the dog, and you're the sun. You need to be your own lantern. Stop lighting other people's lanterns. Okay? Like, it's repeating itself now. And 9-3 of hexagram 64 says, you are not strong enough in your sense of self in order, says, to turn the boat, to turn your tide in life. You have to start again. Begin again, but don't force things. Do not force things, because things will get shipwrecked if you do. You will mess yourself up if you do that. Okay, you have to take baby steps. You have to build a foundation before you can go. Okay, you have to build the ship first. You can't go out there without building the ship. You're gonna sink. Okay, that's what it's telling you. That's 9-3. If you build up systematically, you TI it, you put logic into it, you build it step by step. It's like you're building a house. You will ultimately succeed. That's going to take time. It's going to take all your effort. And you have to do that in order to, get out of this hole you're in. And line 4 says you have to show drive and purpose. You can't just give up, because you have a tendency to not want to put in the work. It also says you have to cast aside your doubt and your preconceived ideas, which are like the outdated ideas, your misgivings, and you have to go do it. And you have to take a battle against decay, just like entropy. Okay, you have to battle against everything else that's moving around you. You're in a shaky places like American Gladiator. You're like this, and you're constantly battling change, okay? And everything is like, you have to keep putting in to yourself. You have to keep swimming against the tide. Like, you have to do it, because if not, ultimately all your work is going to be wasted. So basically, that was the reading. Okay, I hope that it's helped you. All right, look. Okay, you got everything in your hand. All right, you just need to get a notebook, all right, and write down what the hell you are and what the hell you want. Okay, and what do you want with your life? And do a vision board. Collect little pictures, and make a little collage. Put it in your room. Put it front and center. Light a candle, and just sit and meditate in front of it. Look at it. Look at it. The object of your desire doesn't have to be a man, okay? Or any of the people in this world. It's got to be something you want, okay? Like me, I want a nice man one day, okay? That's what I want, okay? I want a dependable person by my side, who lets me be myself, right? And look, I want that, and I'm doing it. See, I'm here. I'm putting in the work, right? You have to do the same thing, all right? Write it all down. Write it all down and take steps to make it happen in your life. And I'm telling you, 26 months. 26 months. In 26 months, you're going to be transformed, okay? If you do what I'm telling you right now, all right? And the new love is coming. You aren't lacking love. You just need to rise up to meet it. Okay, and you have to be a strong person, not a weak person, because then this new person is going to step all over you. Okay, so you have to work on yourself. Don't depend on him, her to give you anything. You can't depend on people in Kali Yuga. Okay, there is no real union. Your real union is with yourself, with the masculine and feminine part of yourself. That is the real union. Okay, you cannot be looking for that shit outside of you, because it doesn't work. Every time you're going to feel the way you've been feeling, right? Empty, at a loss. Oh, I'm nice, so everything should be given to me. No, it doesn't work that way. Bad. I'm going to say bad dog. No, you cannot be like that, okay? Because that doesn't work, all right? I know, I've been there, I've done that. It doesn't work, okay? That's mother's wisdom for you today. This is mother telling you, get your act together. All right. See ya.
Well, thank you for watching my reading. I hope my voice came out here. I thought this format would be a lot better. When we get to see the creative avatar and you get a live reading at the same time. Okay? So, thank you. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Tune in for some new readings as I can do. Ooh. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Ooh. We love you. We hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah. Doing this K-pop style. Hopefully you have a better outfit. Just maybe try something a little different.